Hey guys, it's Jess, and I am excited to pick up where we left off last time, which was in the midst of creating our cute little gnome card here. So we were using the My Favorite Things, I think it's called You Gnome Me. Um, yes, You Gnome Me. Love, love, love this stamp set. I'm really excited about seeing where we can go with this. Last time we kind of talked about doing, hey Fatima, um, doing some like sort of foresty background, and I kind of thought I might want to try to do some birch trees maybe in the background so that the background isn't so dark. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of up in the air. I think that might be really cute. So I might try to go with that. I was watching some videos on YouTube earlier today about like how to draw forest scenes and trying to figure out like, I don't know, learn a little bit more about how to finish this background. So the last card that we made, we did a little scene with the Magical Dragons stamp set, which was new from My Favorite Things from their latest release. Hey, Amanda. So I wanted to at least put that out here. So we've made something lately. And then before I get started on the rest of my favorite things stuff, I wanted to show you guys that I had a chance to play, hey Lisa, with the Heffy Doodle new release, not the whole thing, but a few things from it. And I made a couple of cards, and now that the whole release is available, I wanted to kind of share my cards that I had made. Hey Vay, how's it going? So I made this stamp, I made this card with the new girlfriend die cut. I paired it with the cute little girl from the Prehistoric Pals stamp set. I thought she was cute, kind of like night out on the town sort of girl. And I also paired it with this scalloped square stencil and mask set, which is new this release as well. And I actually think this You Did It might have come from the new release also. Don't quote me. I have the new release linked down below on scrapbook.com, but it is still in the coming soon section over on scrapbook.com, so they don't have it in stock yet. But you can at least still look at all the products that are there, and hopefully they'll be there soon. Okay, so then I also made this one, which has this super cute little new angel set that they just came out with, or she, didn't really say they, she, Happy Doodle is owned by Leslie, and she's the sweetest human. And I just really, really love this stamp set. So this one had the cute little angels in it. Thank heavens you're in my life. I just think that is so precious. So I colored them up. I did my little scene building, and I actually used the same square stencil and mask. Well, I only used the matte. On this one, I used the stencil, and on this one, I used the mask. But I used that scalloped edge to create all of my clouds in the background, which I thought was really cool. So I like that a lot. And then this one's my favorite. You guys know I love a good pun, and this one does not disappoint. So this is a new set that is like all about macaroni and cheese and like little pastas and stuff. It's called Pasta La Vista, which that was, I mean, done. I want that no matter what, just because the name of the stamp. But sorry. This one I created with that Stony Maloney stencil that I like to use. I paired a new cheese with some of my old cheese. So the mice and the big cheese are from the Hello Squeakheart stamp set. You guys might recognize our cauldron that was actually a pot of gold from the Lucky Friends stamp set. And then I used the new macaroni and the sentiment from Pasta La Vista to make this cute little scene card reminiscent of like Ratatouille sort of vibe. I thought it was so fun. I'm really excited about it. And I really like the way that these turned out. I was so thrilled, you guys, to see my card. These cards that I created are actually up on the scrapbook.com website as product photo examples. So like if you guys go and look at if you go and look at the new Pasta La Vista stamp set, my card is on there as a product photo, and like this one, the girlfriend, it's on there. It's so cool. I don't know. It's always really neat to see your cards online. It always makes me so excited. Anyway, I wanted to show those with you guys because I was really proud of them. I shared the Pasta La Vista one, but I hadn't shared the other ones yet, so I figured why not. All right, so now we've got our background to do. We had previously colored our gnome. We colored the 2 mushrooms, and then we colored some grass here at the bottom. And I was thinking, like I mentioned at the beginning, I kind of been watching some videos and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I saw a lot of forest examples with brown trees, like the traditional brown and green, and things like that. But I don't think that that's really what I want to do. I kind of wanted to go more fresh, something that like you don't see quite as often. So I thought maybe I will try to do some oh, thanks Fatima. All right, I'm gonna try to do some birch trees. What I saw in some of the videos that I watched was that people were kind of like doing the background trees first, like the ones that looked like they were really far away, so that you got a depth of like a field of depth, I guess. So you put in the shadows first. I don't know, you guys. I'm no artist in this respect, like figuring out scenes and stuff, but I'm going to do my best and try to figure out what exactly to do and how to make it work. Let me see, before I go into, is this 5.5? 5.5 by 4.25. All right, so I will need to trim this down. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind when I do my scene. I don't want to go too high up if everything on the top is going to get cut off. So I'll try to keep that in mind. I don't know. I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I will live to regret it, but I'm going to start really light so that if I do make mistakes, it's not a big deal. Okay, so what I'm using is IG1, and I'm just going in, I'm going to make some tree forms, I guess. Now, the thing about birch trees is I don't really think that they have much in the way of branches. They do tend to kind of be more like just trees. No, they don't have like big branches, I don't think. I could be totally wrong. Who knows? This might be a little bit hard to see on the playback. I'm not sure. It shows up okay on my end, but it does seem a little bit faint in the playback. I'll keep an eye on it and see kind of how it looks. And then we'll make a decision about if we want to try to kind of change things so you guys can see a little bit better. All right, so I'm just going to kind of try to randomly go around and add in my little trees. I don't want to be like too, you know, calculated with it because I do want it to seem random. I hope that this works. Like I said, no expert for sure at doing this. And then basically what I'm going to do is put in these lighter colored ones and then build in darker colors as I move to the front. That's the idea anyway. All right, so this would be my lightest color. Again, just kind of going in lightly here. I don't want to do anything too crazy, but I kind of want to make it look like the forest is far away, like it has a big field of depth. I don't know. Like it just keeps on going. So these ones would be kind of like desaturated, like they're far away and you can't really tell their color. But I'm gonna do this across the whole background, I guess. Meanwhile, do you guys want to tell me about what your plans are for the holidays? We are right around the corner. It is Christmas Eve. Are you guys doing anything exciting? Any fun plans for the holidays? I would love to know. I'm going to try not to make these like too similar. I kind of want to make them varying heights, I think, or depths or widths. Look at me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I kind of want to make them different widths, I think, just so that, you know, again, that they don't all look the same. And try to remember to vary the heights of their branches. You always go to your daughters for Christmas. That sounds fun. Is it an okay experience? We are not doing anything crazy. We are going to, we're going to go, so on tomorrow, we're just going to stay home, do the Christmas Eve thing. We're going to be home in the morning on Christmas Day so that our boys can open up their presents from Santa. Hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. So that our friends, Lord have mercy, our children can open up their presents from Santa. I didn't want them to be distressed, thinking like he wouldn't be able to find us, you know? And so, yeah, we're going to stay home for that. We're going to do whatever Christmas Eve stuff tomorrow night. And then in the morning on Christmas Day, we're going to drive out to Williamsburg, which is about like, I don't know, maybe an hour and 15 minutes or so to my husband's parents' house. And then we will do like a second kind of Christmas morning there. Hey, Jen. I'm not good at drawing scenes, but I stepped outside my comfort zone and created a whole scene for my last Christmas card. Have I seen that one, Amanda? I need to see that if I haven't seen it already. Have I seen that one? Need more details. Did you show me that? I'm so excited about this. This is turning out so cute. Grandkids are great kids and very close to daughter and hobby. Oh, that's awesome. Christmas Eve is always at my uncle's house. Santa shows up every year. We set out summer sausage, not cookies. I love that. Oh, you're posting it tomorrow. Okay. Oh my gosh. 20 people. That sounds stressful. Not gonna lie. That sounds really stressful to me. Okay, so there's my cool gray. I think I'm gonna go in with, I'm trying to decide if I want to skip over IG2. That feels a little dark. Let me find IG2. So that one that I just did was IG3. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Belinda. That seems like it might be dark enough. All right, I'm going to start with IG2 and see. Gosh, I hope that doesn't bleed through. I didn't think about that. Okay, so we've got our base layer of trees that hopefully make it look like they're in the distance. As far as like the next darker trees, I'm kind of just gonna like go over top of some of the ones that we already did. Because obviously I only have so much space, right? So for some of them, I'm just gonna go right over top. I think watching while starting my wrapping. I was so far ahead and now I'm so far behind. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst. Like you feel like you've got to jump on it and then suddenly, nope, not so much. That's kind of where I am, except that I never really had to jump on it. I've just been kind of like procrastinating the whole time. I've pretty much done nothing. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, thanks, Jen. I was watching some YouTube videos earlier and like watching people do scenes with a bunch of different mediums like color pencils, markers, paint, watercolor. And I was trying to like pick up on tips on how they build these scenes like this. I don't know. It seems really cool. So hopefully I can pull it off. We'll see. Oh, thanks, Tiffany. I'm so glad that you're here. I've been doing less lives lately, so it's awesome that you were able to catch me tonight. I decided to only do lives on Monday nights for the rest of the year, just so I could kind of take a break, because I was getting a little stressed out doing them so frequently. But I am really excited because this is actually kind of made, I feel like, my cards more exciting for me. I don't know if it works for you guys, but for me it makes them more exciting because it's like a, I don't know, it feels like I have more time to think about the card. I'm doing less rushing, right? Because we have time to talk about it and figure things out. And then if I say, okay, let's pick this up next week, then, you know, I have more time to kind of plan things out. And I don't know, I feel like it's really working. It's helping. All right, I don't really want to have like a giant tree kind of like up the middle of his body, if you see where I'm going. So I'm going to try to kind of keep it over on this side. I just don't want to eat up all of my white space, if that makes sense. Hopefully that, I still want there to be some of like the whitest color because I don't want the whole background to be that dark or the lightest gray. Just because I want there to be that definition there so that it actually looks like there are multiple layers or depths of the trees. All right, so I'm going to kind of skip over a little bit and do maybe this one here as my, I'm not even going to color the whole thing, so I'm going to leave that strip on the side of the tree just so that it looks like there's one tree behind another maybe. We can always go back and finish it in or like fill it in the rest of the way if it looks weird. And I'm not being specific or anything. If you're feeling good about it, keep it up. Done live streams on my channel and I kind of fell in a craft hole. Yeah, that's kind of how I was feeling. I was talking about it on my channel over here. Like, I just got so stressed about it. Like, it just felt, I don't know. It just felt like a grind, you know? And so I was getting stressed with like the deadlines for the projects and it was just a lot to keep up with. And so it's actually been really refreshing to have a little more downtime and kind of be able to balance things a little bit more. It's been really nice. Yes, it should be fun. And I always have fun when I come on and like get to chat with everyone. But at the same time, you know, it's still time away from the kids, time away from doing all my chores. Because let's be honest, that is one thing that I definitely neglect when I'm doing my lives all the time. All right, so what I'm going to do is go in with the IG3. And I'm going to go in on the sides of the trees that I just did that were darker. And I'm just going to add in kind of like a little bit of shading so that they're not just one color. I think that this will add to the depth a little bit. Like I'm going to do it to like the undersides of the branches. Really need to start live videos. I'm a big chicken. Okay, Amanda, you are like the sweetest person I know. You are amazing, and no matter what you did, everyone would love it. So if you want to do it, you just get on and do it, and that's the end. There's nothing to be scared of, although I totally understand, because like when I did my first one, I just remember like I couldn't turn the camera on. I got it all set up, and I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. And then I just couldn't press go live. Like I just couldn't do it. And then eventually, obviously, I did because here I am. But it was hard for me to just get over that. Oh, Tiffany, thank you. You're so sweet. I've missed you so much. Thank you, my heart. You're the sweetest ever. I saw that you posted today. Was that a first in a while? I haven't seen much because I know you've been kind of feeling that crafty rut too and wanting to spend more time with the family and not really as much time in the craft room. Was that your first post in a while? The one for Finnebear? It was really good. She said, hey, what's for dinner? That is true. For those of you who don't know, usually whenever Tiffany pops into my life, she's cooking dinner or she's about to cook dinner. And her family, like, has to eat or something. I mean, come on. Excuse me. She said I've been hiding. Oh. We all need a break sometimes. We were just talking about that. Like, sometimes you just got to take a step away for a bit. And that is okay. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I hope I'm not ruining it. You guys tell me, does this look bad or does it look okay? Unfortunately, the furthest back trees are kind of getting pushed back so much that you can't really see it as much. Like in mine, I don't know if this helps or not. You guys tell me. Can you see it a little bit better if I bring it up closer? Can you see the lines back there? I think I might go in and darken it up a little bit just because it is, they are fading a little bit more than I wanted to. All right, so now that we have that, we got to figure out how to add in the frontmost tree. So I wanted to go with more of the birch kind of look. Now my question, I guess, is would you guys do, because obviously birch is fairly light, so I'm going to kind of try to like place it just so that the dark gray isn't in the way or anything. Sorry, you guys, I've got like the worst little tickle in my throat. I'm trying to feel like, or trying to feel it out and see, do I move to a brown gray so that these are in the background, they're kind of like a cooler color, and then my foreground is more the light gray? I'm just gonna, I have this spare sheet of like just scrap paper. I think that might look nice as a birch tree. That's BG1. They're not super different really. I don't really have too many colors that are much lighter than that though. So maybe if I go compare it. All right, let's just try it. The worst that happens is I ruin it, right? No big deal. Not like we worked hard on it or anything. Okay, so let's start with this one because it's kind of like behind him. So if I mess it up, I won't feel so bad about it. Let's go with that. All right, so I'm going to kind of do it a wider area. I'm going to color right over top. And I saw a bunch of people saying in their videos that alcohol markers work the same way as like a watercolor would, where you need to build up the color from back to front. So we're testing out that theory here to see if that is true, at least for me anyway. Okay, so now we've got this tree here, which I want to make it look like it's our foreground. So I am going to try to darken it up a little bit. I know I want to keep the birch fairly light all together, but I do also want to... All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do kind of like a part of it. I'm going to put a shadow on it there for him. But I'm going to do part of it darker. And I think as long as we add in the, like the traditional birch sort of markings or whatever, hopefully it will come together and look okay. I don't know. We'll see. I may need to go back through and change some of the shading on this. I don't know. I actually, she said I'm off to make dinner. Okay. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Hugs to you and Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have an awesome holiday and enjoy your carne asada tacos. I'm actually just going to go over this whole thing here and color the whole thing in the darker color. I was worried that it was going to be too dark, but I think it's all right. Okay, so we've got, I'm going to go ahead and add some branches, right? Just like the other ones have. I'm going to make them a little thicker just because it's closer. So those ones would be a little bit larger. Okay. And then, all right, let's see. So if I'm using BG3, I'm going to try, let's do, BG7 is probably going to seem really dark, but when you do birch, it's kind of just like notches, right? Like so. Is that what you guys would think? Like when you think of birch, that's just what it is, right? Like it's like the, just like the little notches of color. I hope that's right. Because like I don't want to spend a ton of time trying to make it look perfect, you know, but at the same time, I do want it to look like an actual tree. If you know what I mean. Now I may need to darken up the rest of the tree because I can see maybe it might look a little bit weird. Hey B, you guys tell me what you think. If it's weird, maybe we can try to fix it some way. I have a hard time telling with my own work, like if it looks all right or not. Um, let's see. Just saw you are okay. I'm okay. I'm not sure if you're asking me if I'm okay or if you're saying you just saw that I was live. I'm not sure. Um, I'm trying to figure out. They have a mix. Oh, okay. So maybe like add in some thinner lines too. Maybe not quite. Ooh, I kind of like that. I don't know if you can see that very well. But just like, I'm trying to be so light, but it's so hard. I have such a heavy hand. I think that looks okay. I think that, a good tip, Jen, I think that's going to make a big difference. All right, so I'll do the thicker lines first, I suppose. And then I'll go back through and kind of add in the thinner lines. I think that really helped. Hey, Cindy. We are experimenting like crazy. I don't really know too much what I'm doing. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. So bear with me here. I'm trying to figure things out. I've never drawn my own trees like this. I did one time draw sort of like a foresty sort of thing on that lawn fawn card that I made. But I've never tried to draw birch or anything like that. So we'll see how this goes. All right, I want to try so hard to be like really light-handed. Oh, I keep doing it a little thicker than I mean to, but hopefully, yeah, it's a little thicker than I want it to be. But like when I try to get it light, it doesn't show up because I'm not pressing anywhere. Okay, the bottom is a little it's a little too busy. The top looks pretty good. The bottom I don't love. But fear not, I think that we can kind of blend some of it out a little bit so that it's not so much. Because it is a little bit too much, I think. The top I think I like. The bottom I'm not in love with. Okay. We will work at that. I'm going to not pay it too much attention yet. I'm going to kind of leave the top as is. But I'll try not to spend too much time kind of trying to blend it out or anything. But so far, so good, I think. I think overall it looks pretty nice. Let's go in. What did I decide? BG3 was the color. But I mean, when you compare it to the other trees and stuff, I mean, I do think that once we add a few more of them, it will look pretty cool. I think I am going to add a larger tree. Maybe I'll just do the larger tree like here, and then I do another smaller one. It's not going to be huge because most birch trees are not really that large anyway. But I think if I just do like here, ooh, don't I love the chisel tip. All right, so I just want it to be a little bit larger like that. I don't want it to be like totally uneven. Okay. Here we go. And I like that it kind of just blends out down into the grass. That worked out pretty nicely. All right, so we've got our BG3 down. So now we can go across and do our markings again. Although I should probably add a couple branches. Just a few. Let's see. I'll do one here. I think that's good. Yeah, they're usually pretty thin. I think I'm gonna do the one larger one, so it's like so there's like some varying widths, you know, because obviously they're not all gonna be exactly the same width. So I think that'll be kind of cool. And like I said, I'll just try to do my, all right, where am I ending this? Let's see, like right here. I'm going to try to do my darker, thick lines first and then go back through and add in the thinner lines because I think that worked better than when I was trying to do them at the bottom and have them, I don't know. I felt like it got too clustered when I was trying to do it all at the same time. So just starting over on this side. And I'm going to try not to do too much of like the exact pattern where it's like one on this side, one on this side, and keep alternating, just because I don't want it to look too planned out, I guess. So we'll see kind of how things go. I'll try to keep it natural looking. All right. Add a little bit more on this side. Am I a little bit like out of focus or bad with the lag here? Pardon the bumpiness for a second. I'm going to zoom in and see if that helps with some of the focus issues. It seems like it was a little bit out of focus. I don't know if this is going to help. Oh, you know what? Okay, hang tight. It could be that my my camera's dirty, my lens. Hang on. Sorry if this gives you motion sickness. Hopefully it will help the quality of the stream though. Just a moment, please. I hope that helps. I think that my camera might have been a little dirty. You guys let me know. Yeah, I think that's helping. A combination of zooming in and cleaning the lens. I think it looks a little bit better now. So this one is quite a bit more visible, so it's going to be a little more obvious if, you know, things are weird looking. So I'm going to try not to make it look too weird. The cool thing about this is that these markers will kind of fade back a little bit. You can see here that they're not as dark. I use the exact same colors for both of these. And as they dry, they got lighter. So it's not going to be quite so striking. And I really like that. They kind of fade back a little bit once they dry. Let's see. I'm going to try adding, excuse me, some larger bits in the middle maybe. I haven't really done too much of that where it's just like kind of a standalone. You guys, I'm so sorry. Hopefully New Year, New Me is going to bring me some less congested times. It's hard when you live in a house with a toddler and a kindergartner. So I feel like they are always bringing something home, and so we never really get fully better, but it is what it is. Okay, and then let's see. So I'm going to try to kind of make this look like as natural as possible, that it really does just kind of disappear down into the grass. I do like that on the edges of some of these areas, just a little bit on the sides there. Cool. I think that kind of helps to make it look a little more random. And I don't know. Helps me. Makes me feel better about it. Okay. Yeah, I think that definitely helps make it look a little more natural. I'm digging that a lot. Love it. All right, so I'm just going to add a couple of those. Okay. And then, ooh, as light as I can. Ooh, yeah. Keep it up. I'm trying not to pay too much mind to like if they go kind of like out of bounds or I don't want them to be all exactly the same, but I'm really more concerned with the thickness of it. I want it to be nice and light. Yay! I think that really does make a huge difference. Like, huge difference. Wow. That's so cool. All right, so the only other thing that I want to do, I'm definitely going to add the more trees and whatnot. But I do kind of want to go, oh, I need to do the branches on this side, so you kind of neglected those. I do want to go on the edge here of the tree and just kind of make a more defined edge so that you can tell where the tree is supposed to end. Hopefully that makes sense. And this is the same color that I already used for the base, so it'll only dry just a little bit darker than what was already there. Once it looks a little bit harsh right now, I think, but once it dries back, it'll just be like the hint of a shadow there. Hey Mary, how's it going? I am trying out, so we were working on this card last week when I was doing my live, and I wanted to finish it because I hadn't worked on it since I was live last, and I'm really excited about it. I've been watching YouTube videos today trying to figure out how to make birch trees. Well, I didn't watch this on video, but I watched how to make forest scenes and like how to make it look like they were the trees were farther away. I'm really excited about this. Like really super excited. Because it makes it look like there's like a whole forest of them, and I just think that's the coolest thing ever. I'm really super excited. Yay! Okay, so we've got our biggest tree done. So I think I can go ahead and add another one. Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out if I want to add in, because I probably want to do two, like probably one sort of like going off the side maybe, but I do still want it to look like there's that depth in the background, you know? I definitely want to leave this space here because I think that looks really nice together. I think you get the effect there of the trees. This space here is not necessarily being utilized super well. So maybe that's room for a tree. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Like, should the tree go? I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Alright, this one's VG3. I'm trying to figure out placement. Maybe I should start over here on this one where I know, like, where at least one of them can go. I don't really know over here either, because I don't want to really get rid of... Alright, I think I'll do kind of like right here in the middle, sort of. That way I still get these shadowed areas on the side over here. But I'm not losing a whole lot in this section here. All right, this is actually turning out really neat. I'm excited about this. This is something I've never tried. Definitely outside my comfort zone, and I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Which, honestly, I've noticed that I tend to do my better crafting when I just go with the flow and make it up as I go along. And kind of take the general idea or principle or whatever and then just run with it. Do you guys feel like that when you're creating? Like you have certainly doubts and not sure if you can pull something off, but like you do better work under certain conditions. I feel like that's going on here. Okay, we're gonna do one there. I'm gonna do one here, and then maybe another one on this side because I kind of feel like I'm heavy on the right. Comfort zones are for suckers. Love it. When I do mixed media, I have to not think about it. But when I do paper crafts, I think too much. I have that problem with mixed media also. Let's be honest, I have that problem about everything. I am 100% without a doubt like an overthinker. I think about everything so much. It is kind of a curse. But with mixed media especially, I do get really stressed. Oh, thanks, Jamie. You're so sweet. I am really excited about it. It's better than I thought it was going to turn out, so I'm really excited about that. Sometimes you don't know if it's going to turn out okay. In this case, I'm pretty excited. The power of encouragement from your friends. That is what this is all about. Because I probably wouldn't try this if I didn't have people here, like, hanging out with me and watching and cheering me on. I probably would have just been like, probably not. I'm not even going to go there. Oh, thanks, Zena. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, tell me so that I can pronounce it correctly. I'm so excited. I love it when you guys are so sweet. Which is basically all the time, let's be real. You guys are awesome humans. And this gnome is so cute. The stamp set is adorable, so it lends itself to being made cute by scenes. And scene cards, I have found, are my favorite. I didn't know for a long time that I liked making scene cards. I used to get so frustrated about having to like mask and I don't know, I didn't think it was my thing. But I have come to realize that they're my jam. Scene cards make me happy. Oh, awesome. Thanks for letting me know. I always want to check and make sure. Oh, I'm so excited about this. You guys. All right, so if anybody doesn't know, it's My Favorite Things. Mary, this is one of the stamp sets that I got when I was at the My Favorite Things store for our Crafty Girls trip, which is awesome because I didn't even know I needed this set in my life. I don't know how I missed this one, but I didn't even know it existed, and I saw it in the store, and I was like, yes, please. I will take that one. Really, really love it. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I think this is so super cute. And, I don't know. I just thought, like, he would make the perfect little Christmas elf, too. Yeah, it's definitely My Favorite Things. 17 things to play with. Yeah, My Favorite Things gets you good. They know what they're doing. And I just think their illustrations are so good. I'm a big, huge fan of Birdie Brown, like all the Birdie Brown stuff. It is so cute. That is my jam. I love all their stuff, but those are my favorite without a doubt. If it says BB on it, I'm probably buying it. Let's just be real. Let's be honest about it, right? I love me some Birdie Brown. Totally. Her illustrations are so super cute. Okay, so now that I've done the main cow marks, that's what I'm going to call them, the cow marks on the tree, then I'm going to go back through as light as I can, which is so hard for me because I'm so heavy-handed, and just try to add in some of those lighter... You see I'm going over this like 40 times and not making a single mark. I'm just trying to be so light-handed. Yeah, going over this and just trying to add in just those really light little marks. It is a little bit harder with these markers because they don't have a super fine tip, and they are fairly firm. So when you do make an impression, they're fairly blunt. So I'm trying not to be too heavy-handed, but I, as a general rule, am really heavy-handed. I have that problem with ink blending. All right, love that. Okay, so now we've got 3. I think I want to do my 2 over here, and then we'll call it good. So, because I want to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I need to do 2 over here. And I'm going to put them pretty close together, and I'm also going to make them pretty thin, I think. So for the background, for anybody who wasn't here before, I used cool grays for the background to make it look more like it was like desaturated and like there was less color going on. And then for the front ones, I switched over to warm gray. Well, it's actually called brown gray. But these are the Spectrum Noir Classique markers. These are the ones that took over after they've I think discontinued the original Spectrum Noir markers, which had the black barrel just like these ones. So I think they've discontinued those. Hey, Luisana. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Yes, I think they've discontinued those, and then I think now they're just doing they have the classiques, and then they have the illustrators, and then I think there's still the graphic markers. I think. Don't quote me. All right, so I'm gonna do a thinner tree here. That's gonna prove to be difficult for me, you guys, because you know I'm not good with the light-handedness, but I'm going to do my darndest to make it look okay. Oh, Luisana, thank you. That's a huge compliment coming from you because you are like queen of your alcohol markers. All right, so I'm just going to try to remember to make the lines and all of that smaller on this tree because it is a smaller tree. I feel like the birch lines and all that would be smaller. Hey, Simon. Hugs to you. Congratulations on graduating. I'm so proud of you. You guys, did you know that Simon is an official high school graduate? You can say I'm a markeraholic. Amen, sister. Amen. I have too many markers. Said no one ever. Yeah, I'm super, super excited. I can't wait to see what Simon comes out with next, because now he has all that time that he was in school before to make more card designs and supplies and all sorts of fun stuff. So I can't wait to see what is in store. Excuse me. There was an inspiration for this, but I couldn't use that thing, Winky Face. So I'm making my own for now. I am so excited about all of the new things that are sorry, my head was in there, you guys. I forgot how zoomed in I was. I'm super excited for all the fun things coming in 2020, like new opportunities and more stuff from our favorite companies. There are so many good companies out there, and I cannot wait to see what everyone is coming out with. I'm going to kind of change things up, I think, in the new year and try to diversify myself and my projects and stuff a little bit. So I am really, really excited about what 2020 holds. I think it's going to be an awesome year. All for the next chapter. See, this, everybody's so supportive. Love it. Let's see. I do need to go back through and add in my little bit of shading on the side of this tree, I think. But I think it's coming along pretty good, you guys. I'm liking how this is looking, and I think that we are getting the depth, so it looks like there is a lot more trees in the back. Hopefully it looks that way from the outside perspective too, like how you guys are seeing it in the replay. But I think in person, it looks pretty neat. I'm excited about this. Super cool. Yay. Okay, so what are you guys excited about, or what would you guys like to see in the new year as far as craft supplies go? Do you guys have things on your wish list, like something you feel is missing in the industry that you would want to see, or just something you want to see more of, or something that you want to see from a specific company? I always like to know what you guys are looking for, because I feel like we all kind of have different preferences and like different things that we're kind of thinking about or hoping to see. So I really love knowing what you guys are interested in. I'm kind of just doing a bunch of the same stuff here, so there's like not super good stuff to kind of talk about because we've already done it a bunch of times. But I want to chat with you guys and pick your brains. And also, that will give me a good kind of list to go off of for Creativation, so that when I am there, I can, you know, share with you guys things that you're looking for, or keep on the lookout for things. I'm having a hard time going light-handed on this one, you guys. And this is the one I think where it needs to be the most light-handed. Oh, thank you, Luisana. Sorry it's getting blurry because it's a little more zoomed in than I usually am. Let's see. I really wish some of the designers of 6x6 paper pads would also do 12x12s. Ooh, that's good to know. I'm gonna have to like refer back to this video since I can't really take notes right now. So that I know I can like look back on it and see what you guys were wanting. Yeah, that's a really good call out. I know a lot of people, like for cards especially, a lot of the companies have kind of moved more towards the 6x6. But I find, for me, I tend, although the pattern is larger, I do tend to lean towards those 12x12s more so because I can get more cards out of them. So like for me, a 6x6, I can only make one full card out of, right? Because once you cut it down to like 4x5 1/4, like you can't make another one out of it. Hey, Gail! But for a 12x12, you can get more. So maybe it would be worth exploring, like, because I know some of the problem with doing the 12x12 is that you have to make the print larger. Maybe instead of making the print larger, it could be something where they keep the print the same size and just multiply it. So you have a small print, but it's just on a bigger sheet of paper. Maybe? I don't know. It would take a little more design work, obviously, because then you have to replicate that pattern. So I think, you know, that could be part of why they don't do it that way as much. I don't know. I do notice, though, that when you have a 12x12 and a 6x6, obviously the pattern on the 12x12 is just larger. Need more help making cards with pattern paper. Me too. I have so much pattern paper and I don't use so much of it. And I want to. I just don't, because it's so pretty to look at. So you know what I started doing with mine? I started using it as photo props. So most of the stuff that you see me take my photos with, like if it's a background and it looks like wood, it's not wood, it's pattern paper. If it has like a pretty gem, whatever, it's pattern paper. If it's plaid or whatever, all of it, it's pattern paper or cardstock or whatever. But I was like, well, man, I gotta use it, so now I just use it for that. Yes to the photo propping. Yeah, maybe we need to do a pattern paper collaboration. There's thinking on your feet. Somebody brought their brain to this conversation. It wasn't me. Hit collab, yes, yes. Yeah, because I have you guys don't even want to know. I have so much pattern paper, it's nuts. And I probably have some that has nuts on it. You know. It's crazy how much pattern paper I have for like every occasion. I have like tons and tons of baskets and pads and storage cubes and all the things. And I just don't use it. Number one, because I don't look at it enough. Like it's not out and in my face, so I don't use it. I want to use it because obviously I hoard it. It's so pretty. Oh yeah, die cutting shapes. That's good. I also have been trying to use up my scraps because I do have a lot of scraps from back when I used to make more paper piecing cards. Like I mostly used to just do SVGs and layer them up and stick them on a card, and that was kind of the extent of my card making abilities. But when I stopped doing that, I ended up having a lot of scraps. And so I thought, well, I'll keep the scraps because I don't want to throw them away. The paper's still good, right? But they've just been sitting forever and I haven't been using them. So I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe I could try to use them. But I started writing, like when I would get an order on Etsy or something, I started writing my little thank you notes on that pattern paper. So then it, on the scraps at least, because at least then, you know, it was getting used. Like I was using up the little scraps instead of them just sitting there forever. Okay, I'm doing a little bit better on this one. Oops, I spoke too soon. Because the paper was a little bit lifted up, I was having a little bit better luck. Because if my paper's slightly warped, it's a little bit... Oh, okay, so pro tip, you guys. If you're having a hard time being light-handed, just make it so that your paper isn't touching the table. Because then when the weight of your pen or pencil or marker or whatever touches it, it pushes the paper down and then it can't go... it can't make as heavy of a mark. It makes a lighter mark. Look what I just learned. That's cool. I'm going to be totally honest. I have no idea what this paper is, but you know who does know? Amanda. Amanda knows what paper this is because Amanda gave me this paper at the My Favorite Things Coloring Challenge road trip. Amanda, didn't you give me paper? If this came from you, it's yours. This is the stack of paper that I'm pretty sure you gave it to me. I didn't do... Yes, okay. What kind of paper is it? I don't have any no. I don't have any no. Listen to me, you guys. My brain, it's broken. My brain is broken. Okay, so I think, you guys, that we're pretty much... I don't know. She says, I don't know. Oh, no, I think it's Nina. I don't have any no. Can you guys just saying that? I don't have any no. When someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer. I don't have any no. That's it. That's the answer. Don't have any. I watched Nick the Booksmith and Gail, and I've learned how to make a lot of things. Ooh, I'll have to look them up. I haven't heard of either of those people. Found Spectrum or marker paper at half price. Ooh, that's awesome. 35 Gina K adhesive runners. Did you buy them all? All 35? Lord have mercy. Oh yeah, Tuesday morning. I've been avoiding Tuesday morning for a while because I get in trouble when I go in there, you know. All right, I'm going to add in just a little bit of a darker line on this side to, again, kind of cut off the edge of where the tree is supposed to end. Just so I feel like it gives it a little bit more of a finished look this way. And this will dry back, so it looks a little bit darker now, but it's not going to stay darker like I was saying earlier about the others. This particular ink formula, it does dry lighter than when it first goes on. Hammermill 110. Ooh, I haven't tried that. She said I plead the fifth. Hi, Darlene. That's hilarious. So yes, she bought all 35 of those runners, and poor everyone else who lives in her area because they're not getting any Gina K. Oh, thanks, Darlene. Think of the crafters, Mary. $17 for 250 sheets. That's pretty inexpensive. That's around the same price as what I was paying before for the paper at Staples. It was about $16 or $17, I think, for 250 sheets. Every crafter for him or herself. Belinda. Okay, you guys, what do you think? Do we need to add anything? Should I add like a sliver of one tree over here to kind of like balance things out? You think it looks okay? Leave it as is. Do I need to add any shadows or anything in anywhere? Because then the other thing that we need to do is make a Mary, you bought 35 runners. Look at the rumors I have started. I'm like dying. So I think I might want to add like some sort of shadow that he shows that he's like jumping on this mushroom, or, you know, like up in the air off of this mushroom. But then also we need to pick a, she said it was actually 33. We need to pick a sentiment. So sentiments that we have from this stamp set is "You gnome me so well. I dig you, for a friend like gnome one else." And then we've got "hello." I don't have any other gnome stamp sets, so I think I might go with "You gnome me so well," just because it will fit horizontally. And I think that's what I'm going to go with here. Now, I think what I want to do, you guys tell me what you think. I think I want to do my standard strip. That's not long enough. Just kidding. That's also not, oh, but you know what? We're going to cut it down. So it probably still won't be long enough, but I have more black paper. Don't worry. I come prepared. I have more black paper. Anyway, I want to cut just a strip large enough for the sentiment, and then maybe I'll do it at the bottom. I don't really want to cover up the mushrooms because they're so cute, but also, all right, let me do this. Let me trim down the paper first. Louisana, she's bringing the inappropriate, y'all. That's what she's best at. All right, I'm going to trim a little bit off of both sides, unless you guys think that I should leave, because if I trim a little bit here, like just up to the edge of the tree, that kind of gives the sliver of a tree effect. And then I could trim the rest off of this side, but that will still leave me with some forest. You know what I mean? You are set for a bit then, that's for sure. You think leave it? Leave the little strip over here and then cut it off from this side? Because I'm going to cut it off, I'm going to cut off at least 1/4 of an inch. I say at least. It's going to be 1/4 of an inch. Because I like to mat mine on a white A2 size card base. I can't help it. I'm wired with "that's what she said" jokes. You guys tell me what you think. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Woo. That Diet Dr. Pepper, you know, it goes down and rough. Okay, so side strip, possibly. Or we can cut it all off over here. However, if I cut it all off over here, it's basically going to be the exact same sort of edge that we have over there. So I don't know if that makes a difference for you guys as far as where to cut it off from. I like to involve you in my process, okay? I promise I can make decisions on my own, but I generally choose not to if you guys are here and have crafty brains that can assist with my lowered craft function. I have craft impairment when it comes to making decisions while live. All right, in the absence of anyone making a decision for me, I'm going to trim a little bit off of this side first and see what I think, then make a decision about how much more I'm going to trim. Because you guys aren't being helpful at all. Let's see. I need to do a live soon. You've inspired me. Mary, I love you. Okay. Question is, do we cut more off of this side? Louisana, stop it. I didn't even know there was an abbreviation for "that's what she said" jokes. TWSS. Do you guys think I should cut more off of this side or cut off of this one? I kind of don't want to cut any more off of this side because he's kind of close to the edge. So I think maybe I should cut the rest. Hi, Tana. I think I might go with this side. No to the left. Okay, so cut. Are you saying cut more off of the... Yes. You went to dinner? What did you do? Tell me more. Tell me more. I love hearing about people's lives that are exciting, or at least seem exciting. Off of the right. Okay, cool. Yay! My paper trimmer's really dull. It needs a new blade, so now I have to pick off the little fuzzies. Oh, you took the kids. That's not fun. My condolences, Tana. Okay, that is so cute. You guys, I'm so excited about this. Like, seriously so excited. But you know what I'm kind of disappointed about? Do you guys remember, people who use My Favorite Things, do you guys remember when they used to do, like, the You're Spotted thing? They used to have, like, a thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? Should I cut a little bit off of the bottom and the top, or just off of the top? Same question here. Obviously, if I cut off the top, I'm going to be getting closer to his head, so he's going to be, like, hanging off the edge. I don't really know that I like that, because once I get a sentiment, I think I'm going to do top and bottom. Look, I'm making an executive decision, you guys. Look at me making decisions to do things. Yeah, both. I think so, too. Okay, so I want to leave a little bit of the grass so that you have the shadow and you get the grass effect, since there is so much tree going on. But she's setting me up to fail. I love you guys so much. I can't tell you how much I needed this in my life tonight. So kudos to you guys for being amazing people, because I needed some laughs. I needed to smile and be excited, and you guys delivered for sure. Switch to fabric bags. Yes. Done in 20 minutes. That's amazing. All right, so here is our cut down to size thingamajig. All right, so now, haha, it is large enough now. All right, we'll use this one. No use wasting it if we don't have to, right? So I'm going to get out my mini MISTI. I'm going to try this out and see. If I don't like it, I can always trim it down. But what I want to do is center this on... Stop it. I can't. I'm going to try to center it as best as I can, so that if I want to leave the whole stripped intact, you guys, you are poisoning my brain. It's not me. I'm not the bad influence. It's you guys. It's you guys. It's you guys. It's you guys. I plead innocence here. It is not me. I can't even speak English now. Like, I'm over here just trying to talk about an innocent paper strip, and you guys have got me talking about strips and stripped, and who's stripped, I don't even know. I have no. Exactly. I have no. I plead the fifth, whatever argument there is, I'm doing that. I can't. I plead innocent. You have been very quiet, Gail. You've been super quiet. It's so out of character for you. I'm gonna need you to fix that. Join in this video is not for kids. I did flag it as not for kids when I started. I think we're in the safe for sure now. But do they have to watch my entire video to get to this point? Because I mean, it does have some cute characters in it. Does the algorithm watch my whole... Does the AI watch my whole video before making a determination? I don't know the answer to that. Alright, I'm getting some embossing powder. Hold on. I was not prepared, but luckily things are mostly within arm's reach. fabric bags, like pillowcases. Probably like the Amazon bags, right? Like those fabric, like the ones that Amazon sends your gifts in. That's what I would put them in anyway. I do save those because that is too pretty to throw away. So I save the Amazon bags. Am I turning into an old lady? Probably. Oh, yes. Yes, the drawstring. Yeah. They're like the Amazon ones. I save those and use them as the occasion calls for it. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes you don't got time to mess with all that tissue paper and wrapping paper and tape. You've never gotten a bag? Oh, if you order a gift. They are so pretty. I have one somewhere nearby. If we end up with time and someone wants to see it, I can show you. She said I feel left out. Aww. They're really pretty. I like them a lot. Amazon says yes. Yes, if you check that it's a gift, it will send it in one of those bags. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They come in like a few different sizes, and then they put like a little gift tag on it. Yeah, man. Okay, heat tool's going on. Might get noisy. It's got like white flecks of paint all over it because obviously I've been busy. Next time I'm saying mine's a gift, smart move. That's what I would do. I'm gonna burn my fingers, you guys. Let me just switch the way I'm holding that because that was about to be bad. I'm gonna do that. Lord have mercy. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sing Amazon's praises right now because as much as I don't usually like buy too many craft supplies off Amazon. Just because I am usually ordering stuff off of other websites anyway. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm usually ordering other stuff. So I'm not just placing like a one-off item. So for me, I don't personally buy too many craft supplies on Amazon, but Christmas gifts have got me reconsidering because I just placed an order like earlier today and it's going to be delivered tomorrow. And I can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. If you need something last minute, Amazon, man. I got them as a gift. Oh, okay. They probably came from. I had a margarita at dinner. Happy Christmas to me. I love you guys so much. Mary, that would be amazing. That would be Mary After Dark. Oh my gosh. Mary, you remember that stamp idea I told you about, right? My brilliant stamp idea for inappropriate audiences. Well, I mean, the audience isn't inappropriate, but you know what I mean. Okay, I don't think I want to put it at the bottom because it will cover up the cute little mushroom that I took 8 years coloring. So I've been cleaning and not chatting because apparently I may have family visiting this weekend, but who knew I could be getting free gift wrapping from Amazon. Everything I buy now gift worthy. I love you guys so much. Seriously, this has been the best. This has been so refreshing. Seriously. The best. Alright, so I've just got a pre-cut card base here. It's nothing fancy. Not any special kind of paper. It's my leftover office supply store cardstock. So I'm trying to use it up. But I do have to say that this is not the greatest cardstock for card bases because it's kind of flimsy. But once you add in or on like the piece on the front, it sturdies it up a little bit. Yes, Zena, come anytime. Hopefully it will be this exciting. As long as you guys keep coming, I mean. But Louisana, I hope, is not here. Because that could be construed inappropriately. Look at me. What have you done to my brain? I was just an innocent crafter over here in my room. Now look what you've done. I can't. This is really hard for me to see because this side is white, so I'm having a hard time figuring out. Jenny, they may not be free. I think they are. I don't think I've ever paid for an Amazon gift wrap thing, a bag. I mean, they might, I guess, get suspicious if if everything you ever order from them is a gift. However, I do think that a lot of people only order on Amazon if it is a gift because it's like free shipping. You know, normally a lot of companies nowadays, you can't ship to a second address. Like they won't let you ship to another address that is not your billing address or like your default whatever. Because it's to prevent fraud. I get it, but it does make shopping difficult sometimes if you're short on time, like me, who waits till the last minute to do everything. This is my Gina K Connect glue that I won at the My Favorite Things coloring challenge road trip. You guys, that's a really hard to say. The My Favorite Things coloring challenge road trip. I think that's right. I won it. Did I tell you guys why I won something? That I won like some Daniel Smith watercolor sheet thing, like a dot sheet, and some Nuvo brush pens. I did, and I won, and this came in there too, because I was the youngest person there. I was the youngest person there at 31. I laughed so hard because I thought for sure somebody was going to be younger than me. Like, I thought Sika was younger than me because she's so cute and she looks so young. But no, apparently not. I thought for sure she was. You guys. Mary, don't make her answer that in public. You know how Kathy Rakusin is and the kinds of questions she asks to elicit prize winning. You remember what she asked. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm dying. All right, so I'm going to see if my gel pen, paint pen, you obviously don't remember what she won. That's what she said. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, it's working, you guys. I don't know if you remember, but if you were here last time, I was trying to use this paint pen and it was not working, but now it is. I'm stoked. Amazing, because that just makes it pop even more. My kids kept asking why I won. You don't need to know that. Ask me when you're 18. Then you won't want to know. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Okay, so I'm going to add in a couple little white dots of my own, I think. Or the paint pen says no. The paint pen says that is a bad idea. Look at it. It's not working. My paint pen knows best, you guys. Let's see. I kind of wanted to add like a couple cute little details to his hat or something. But my paint pen says, what the heck are you doing? Don't ruin all your hard work with whatever it is you're trying to do in the name of adding cute details. It does feel really dry. Man, I don't know. I guess maybe I just need a new one. Like I need to refill it. But you guys did say last time to shake it. Hold on. Let me try to shake it and see if that helps. No, not really. Not really. Okay. I don't think I have another white gel pen. Do I have another white gel pen? I have a black one. That's not going to help me. Although, I don't think I really need it in this case. A lot of times I'll go back over the lines and kind of darken them up a little bit just so that, like if I colored over anything, that it looks okay. But I think it actually looks all right in this case. I'm just looking to see. I don't think I do have another gel pen. That's a bummer. Hang tight. No, no. Wait. Maybe. Hold on. There is hope for me yet. All right, let's see. It works. It works. Yes. All right. So I'm going to add in some more little white dots, kind of just to add a little bit more interest. I think it'll help brighten things up a little bit. Oh, so cute. I love it. Gel pen accents are one of my favorites. Now, if I was Kathy Rakusin, I would be going back in with some colored pencils. I'm not a pro at that yet, so I don't really know what I'm going to do about. I have to learn her ways. She is really good at, oh, bye, Jamie. About to kick you off the computer. Oh, no. Tell him this is crafting. It's life or death. I have to stay. Priorities. I mean, come on. Gotta go. Okay, haven't even gotten a chance to try any of that. Yes, all the stuff that she was telling us about. Yeah. There was so much, and I haven't. Here he comes. Oh no. Bye. See you later. Yeah, I just haven't gotten a chance to try it yet. So, I do have colored pencils, but I don't even know like what details I would add. All right, so anywhere else that we should add any white gel pen accents, you guys think? I added a couple little dots to his hat just to brighten him up a little bit. Obviously, I added the little bit of sparkles to the mushrooms. What do you guys think? I might add just like a couple real light little ones. In the center so it doesn't look like. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so cute. Love it. Yeah, I don't know if there's anywhere else that we want to add any gel pen accents to, or just call it good and that's the finished card. I don't know. What do you guys think? The only other thing that I definitely want to do while we think about the gel pen accents is go back in with my greens and just add in a little bit more of the darker grass around the bases of the tree, and then kind of fill in some of the other areas a little bit more. Oops, I should have done this before I put it on the card. On the card base, that is. All right, so that was the one we used, and then we used DG2. But I kind of want to just bring that up a little bit so that you get that same bit of color and all that, so that it really does look like the trees just go right into the grass. Love it. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I think this looks so cute. Ah. I'm going to use my white gel pen because I kind of went off the bottom of the card down here. Ooh, that's a good gel pen, man. All right, so the only other thing I'm going to do, unless you guys have any suggestions, is I'm just going to add some white grass lines into the bottom here to, again, kind of brighten it up, add some little bit of kind of like highlight, contrast, whatever, into the grass. Make it a little bit more interesting. I don't know. I like to do this, but you guys tell me, is this weird? I think it looks cute, but maybe it's weird. I feel like it adds just like that little bit of extra something. I don't know. I feel like it helps. It helps kind of like bring it a black glazing pen. I don't even know what a glazing pen is. Is it like this? Like a gel pen, or it's different? I need to research this if this is a new thing, or new to me anyway. If this is like a new thing that I need to have, then I might need to be doing some research and getting me a glazing pen. Does that like make it dimensional? Like kind of shiny? That would be really cool. I've never heard of that. Or if I have, I didn't realize that's what it was. I could do Nuvo drops, but yes, same but different. Makes them pop. Oh, okay. Huh, I don't have one, but now I feel like I need to go and get one. Let me look here. I think my Wink of Stella is kind of dry. Let's see. Oh, just kidding. No, it's not. I'm going to add some sparkle to the mushroom. Because, I mean, this is like a fairy gnome, whatever kind of card. The mushroom can be sparkly, I think. Yes, super cute. Amazon has them about $4 for 2. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Jelly Roll Glaze pens. Oh, yeah, I think all I have are just the jelly rolls. I don't think, because, you know, gotta lose a couple pounds. Oh, it's so funny it's so shiny on there, but I can't even see that unless I look in the replay. That's crazy. I love them for eyes. Okay, yeah, I don't think, yeah, see, the only ones I have are like Jelly Roll. I don't have the glaze. Jelly Roll Glaze. Yeah, that's okay, so a different kind. I'll have to go and look. It's been so chilly here that I've been coloring inside the house instead of going into my craft room. Oh, what's the temperature like? She asks, judgingly. I don't know. The temperature has been so mild here, I can't even, like, complain. She said, oh, Amanda. Oh, you guys are my favorite. I'm at 63 degrees. It was 50 here today, and my kids are outside with, like, short sleeves. She said in the 60s. Lord have mercy. That's warmer than it was here today. My kids were like, it's summer. Oh, look how shiny that is. Man, that's going to take a minute to dry, I think. I put a lot of sparkle on there. Okay, anything else that we should add? Unfortunately, I don't have the jelly glaze thingy, but I will look into that. Anything else that we should add to make our card complete? Any additions or changes that we should make to the forest? What do you guys think? Me too, Jen, me too. Oh, you guys are so much fun to hang out with. I really wish that we all didn't live so far apart, but I am getting really super excited for Creativation and all of the crafty lady bonding time. Which makes it sound weird and inappropriate, but I promise it's very innocent and PG. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Ginny. Okay, so if there is nothing that we need to add, I think that we are good to go. I'll go ahead and call it quits for now. That will be the last stream before Christmas, but I will have one more stream before the end of the year. A live party would be so much fun. Seriously, let's talk about that. Let's figure that out, because that would be so much fun. And this time I won't forget my little camera holder thing, so that I can actually film stuff. Okay, cool. Well, I'm really excited. Offline party planning, yeah. I'm really excited about how this turned out. I can't wait to photograph it. I hope it turns out really cute. You never can tell. It's gonna be glorious in Fina. Oh, my mouth, my brain, it's all broken. It's broken. In Phoenix, it's gonna be glorious. That's what I meant. I I'm really excited about the weather. But yeah, I can't wait to photograph this and get it posted. I'm so excited. Yay. Thank you guys seriously so much for hanging out with me. I had a blast. Now everyone pressure Mary to go live after this. Ready? Go, go, go. Mary. um, pressure, no pressure. Is that like the sorry, not sorry? The new sorry, not sorry. Pressure, no pressure. Yeah, but seriously. Oh my God, no, she said. Yeah, I'm really excited. Figure it out, Mary, because you said now that you want to go live. So now I'm looking at you, girl. Yeah, but seriously, you guys, I really needed tonight. This was like super, super stress relief for me. And I cannot thank you guys enough for being a part of my life and supporting me and just being really kind and just awesome people. I love you all so much, and I really, really appreciate you guys being here, like really more than you could know. Seriously, all the love, all the feels, blech, emotion vomit right on the table. All right. Okay, so she says 10 minutes, you guys. All right, I'm counting down the clock. So if you guys are not subscribed to Mary yet, she's Mary Polanco over here on the chat. You can just click the little 3 dots by her name, and you can go subscribe to her channel. Other content creators in here, there's a bunch, you guys, which I think is so cool. Jen is Scrapbina Creations. Gail has a channel. Tana has a channel. If you want to, Pear Blossom Press that's Amanda who I've been talking to. Yep, Pear Blossom Press, she's got a channel. Click all their dots and go make sure you subscribe to their channels. Really, support means everything in this industry. A comment, a like, a share. It really, really helps us as content creators. So for sure, if you haven't already, make sure you go and subscribe to them. Oh, Heidi, we are just signing off. However, Mary says she's going to go live in a few minutes, so I will definitely be in the chat over there to talk to you guys more. Can't wait. I love you to pieces. I will see you guys all again in 1 week. So on Monday the 30th, have a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy time with your families. I love you guys so much. Bye.